What's up, y'all? It's Chris. Arch-USA.com is the website. Hopefully you guys have subscribed to the website. If you haven't, you probably should. I'm trying to make sure I put this thing in the right location, and I'm going to keep talking as I fix it because I don't want to be all off to the side and because my light bulb is out, and you don't care about that. So let's get into this discussion. Now, you're looking over here to the side, and you see a topic of prediction justified by in-store visits, Foot Locker closing/converting Footaction stores. And I'm not going to get to that immediately. What I'm going to do first is jump through here and show you a couple of the hottest shoes that I think are coming out this week. Matter of fact, came out today. And that shoe is this Clearweather Contera Galaga. Now, if you like me and you remember Galaga, it was the video game. Pew, 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 you remember that. And that was a really bad sound effect, and I apologize. But you guys should really check out the Contera Galaga. I'm going to put it in the description so you can click through. This is not an ad, so I don't have to say hashtag ad or anything. I just really love the look of this shoe and this hairy suede. I love it. I think it looks fantastic. It's a little bit dark for the spring and summer, but I definitely think it's something as you move towards the fall and the world starts opening back up, you can rock it in the fall. The next shoes that are coming out is this pack from Carhoo. Now, I had to put this in because I had no idea that Carhoo was a brand that used to make equipment for the Olympics. But this pack is called the All-Around Pack, and it's based on this picture from the archives of Carhoo's company from the 1939 Olympics. And it is pretty cool. Now, the colors that you see are based on art. I think it's an art style called the Memphis art movement. So it doesn't have anything to do with my city where I am right now, but these Carhoos are fantastic. And I wanted to make sure I got that in before we jump to the two most important stories of the week. And the first important story is Under Armour. And you can't really see an Under Armour. There goes an Under Armour logo right there. So you look to the side. Under Armour leaps over the pack. They are the #1 company for the first time of me ever talking about Under Armour on this channel. What are they #1 in? Under Armour increased their pay rate from minimum wage to $15 an hour across the board. Let's look at the lowest pay rate for Adidas, $8. Let's go down and look at New Balance. New Balance, $10.49, not bad. Let's go look at Nike, $11.11. But I know this isn't exactly true because here in Memphis, where Nike has more employees than probably anywhere else in the country outside of Portland, they have a crap load of temporary employees working for the swoosh. Temporary employees. That means no benefits or anything else. Something to think about. And the fact that Under Armour has leaped over the pack and they went straight to $15 minimum wage, kudos to Under Armour. You guys out there that are like, yo, I don't rock with Under Armour, maybe you should start thinking about rocking with a brand that's actually taking care of every level of their employees. Very big deal. The final story of this week is something that I predicted, and that is the fact that Footaction stores are no more once all of the leases expire. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I wrote a post on the site. It was in the subscription area, so you probably couldn't see it if you're not subscribed, where I gave people a picture of a Champs. Now, Champs and Footaction are on the same side underneath the Foot Locker umbrella, right? And I put a picture up, and you can see it now because I'm logged in, and it showed you what the wall looked like for Nike inside of this Champ store. It was much worse at the Footaction that's local here in my city. And probably in your city, you've noticed that Footaction hasn't been getting a lot of the drops. It's become very I won't even say that. Let me go backwards here and explain why this is important. Everybody's been talking about the mom and pop shops losing their accounts, has been overlooking what's happening across the board with anyone that has a Nike account. If you are a Nike wholesale account, you should all be trying to figure out your exit strategy or your strategy for selling other footwear. It's extremely important. I am not gloating about this. It sucks that people are going to potentially lose jobs with the closing of these stores, which it'll be probably 22 when these stores begin to close, because when stores have leases, they just can't shut down. All right, they have to fulfill those leases and then they can shut down or they can convert into something else. But it's a pretty big deal, and it's something that people are not talking about in the sneaker industry. I hope you guys appreciate this. I'm going to try and stick with doing these Insider Ties videos a lot more and doing them once a week. And hopefully you appreciate that. All of the new subscribers, I appreciate you guys. And I keep saying I need to do a giveaway, but I need a lot more subscribers before I even start thinking about doing that kind of stuff. So in the meantime, I thank you graciously for supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys next week, Friday, Insider Ties, with the biggest news on the business side of things and a couple of really cool kicks that probably came out during the week. See you guys on the next one. Peace.